Okay, so I'm going to put a video together here and try to help people install a different version of the No Sleep on here to help out with the live TV. I know we've been having trouble with it the last couple weeks or so. They've been having troubles on their ends, but I think if you do this way, it should be pretty stable, and anytime there's fixes and that, it should update itself and it should be good to go. So first thing we need to do, we'll scroll down to Your Apps and Games, and we're looking for this downloader program. But if you don't see it through this whole list, you can go to the end and click See All, and down through here try to find this downloader program. Click on it, and you gotta type in this address, nsiptv.com/APKS. So hopefully you guys can see that address pretty good. Put that in, and then scroll down to go. And these are a bunch of different APKs you can download. A lot of times I install this version 3 on people's Fire Sticks. If you don't have it and you want it, you can install it. But the one we're going to try to do right now is this No Sleep MC17.6, right there where my red mouse is at. So find that and click on it. I know it can be kind of touchy. You just have to sometimes push up and down a few times to try to get it to land on there. I know my videos are bad quality, but I'm just trying to help people out so they can get it working. I'm going to pause this real quick while it's downloading, so save some time on here. Alright, so it's almost done here. So at this point, scroll all the way down and over to the right, click Install. When this is done, same thing, you'll scroll down over to the right and it'll be done. We'll click on Done. I guess Done's on the left. You could hit Open, but I always do Done and then delete these next two things that pop up. Delete, delete. And you can hit the little menu button if you want right now. It's going to open it up for you where the 3 stars are at. At the bottom it says Launch Now. Not the 3 stars, but the 3 lines. It would have launched it if you hit it there, but if you didn't, it's okay. We're going to scroll down here to this Your Apps and Games again, all the way to the end. See All. And we got to find that program we just downloaded, which will be at the very bottom. It'll say this NS thing. Let's picture that NS. All the way at the bottom is where I'm at. So we'll click on that to open it. And Team No Sleep. So this is kind of like a version of Kodi, but it's real minimum, and they had basically just for No Sleep. So I think this will be a nice way to not have a lot of bogged down stuff on here, but it should push updates through. But we do got to install it the first time, so there's going to be a couple steps here we got to go through, but after this it won't be that big. So this thing pops up, just hit Continue. The next thing, hit Build menu. First run help, just hit OK. Sometimes you have to hit it. If there's other stuff in the way, it won't let you. Like that thing at the bottom right says working, so it's not letting me do it. There I am. We're going to go down to where the install stuff's at and click No Sleep Fresh Install. This thing will come up, hit Continue. So it's going to run through 2 passes here. The first one will say installing, or no, it says downloading first, and then it'll do installing. So I'm probably going to pause this for a second too, but just wait through this. It says downloading right now. It's at 3.5 megabytes out of 84, and then it'll cycle through and go to installing and then start installing it. So I'm going to pick back up when it's almost done installing. Should only take a few minutes, but I'm going to pause right now. Alright, so we're about done here. The installing part goes pretty quick because it's not a very big program. Alright, pops this up, force close or reload, hit force close. You just gotta shut it down once to open it back up. So I'm back here at apps and games. You can either open it back up here, or I'm just gonna hit home on my Fire Stick remote, and you just gotta open up that little NS logo. So this is the new thing we just installed, and this is a new way to watch your live TV. So we'll click on this. The first time it's doing all those updates in the bottom right corner, building the menus and doing that, so it'll take a little bit longer the first time, but after that it should open right up and good to go. But since we just installed it, it has to kind of install all these little things behind the scenes. I'll go ahead and leave the video rolling now, but it'll take a little bit. They put extra stuff in here. See, it defaults to this incursion, and there's a WOD, stuff like that. There is a way to take those away, but it's a lot of extra steps too. So really with this program, I would just scroll over twice to no sleep, and this will be your no sleep area. You can just hit select right from this area, or if you want to scroll down here to live TV, or if you want to do your TV guide or stuff like that. I'm just going to go ahead and hit enter just from right where I scrolled over to. It's going to want my username and password, so I'm going to pause the video while I put mine in. If you don't know yours, I will send you what your username and password is to type in, and I'll start the video back when I have my information in. Okay, once I put in my username and password and it's right, it should say login successful. You'll hit OK. Would you like to set up the guide for you? I'm going to hit no here. You can always do it later. There's a Fire TV stick or a Fire TV. Most people have the stick, but if you actually have the Fire TV, you could select that. Set advanced settings, okay. So now we're in. Here's live TV here. And we said no to the TV guide, but it still will tell you what's all on. So I'll go to like USA Entertainment here, and it'll tell me what's on. Live PD, Men in Black. Let that 70s show. I'll go ahead and click on that 70s show and see if that's what it is. There it is. So I'll just hit back a couple times. The video still plays even when you hit back to the main screen. But there is a stop, right up here if you guys want to scroll to that. This area right here. And then you can hit stop. But that's pretty much it then. From now on, you'll open it up and it'll probably start this incursion thing. I wouldn't really worry about anything else in here. I would just use this program for your no sleep. So like I said, you'll scroll over to no sleep, hit select, and it should kick you right into your live TV stuff right here, live TV. And I think this one will be a lot more stable. Anytime they have to fix something, they'll push an update through, and when you open this program up, it should automatically update. So there shouldn't be a whole lot of trouble with it. It should take care of itself. Or some of these other programs, you have to go in and delete them and uninstall them, or log in, log out. This thing should take care of itself, so I'd recommend doing this. So hopefully this will help you out.